Welcome to the K12 Excellence Hub, brought to you by Alifa Education Services, where we analyze each curriculum through a microscope and share with our international parents in China what is best for their kids. I'm your host, David.
And I'm Sarah. It's great to be with you. Today, we're tackling a topic that's on the minds of many international and non Chinese families in China's major cities:
Right.
finding the right primary education.
Absolutely. And one name that keeps coming up is the Cambridge International Primary Program, often shortened to CIPP.
Hmm.
We've seen a huge surge in interest for it. So, Sarah, let's start with the basics. For a parent hearing this acronym for the first time, what is CIPP?
Think of CIPP as a foundational toolkit for learning designed for children age 5 to 11.
Okay.
It comes from Cambridge International, a name many parents will recognize from the IGCSE and A level qualifications for older students.
Right, IGCSE A levels, of course.
And the core idea is a strategic departure from the rote memorization that many of us grew up with.
That's a crucial distinction. So, instead of focusing solely on memorizing information for a test,
Exactly.
CIPP aims to teach children how to think. Is that a fair summary?
It's the perfect summary. The entire philosophy is built around developing adaptable, curious, and globally minded learners.
Mm,
It's about fostering intellectual agility. An easy way to think about it is this: a traditional curriculum might give a student a fish,
okay.
but the CIPP approach is to teach them how to fish.
I love that analogy. It's about empowerment. So, how does this teaching them to fish method actually work in the classroom?
Well, it works through what educators call inquiry based learning.
Inquiry based.
Instead of a teacher at the front of the room listing facts, you're much more likely to see students working in groups.
Wow.
For example, a project might combine, say, science and language arts, where students have to research a local environmental issue and then create a persuasive presentation about it.
Mm,
They are actively constructing knowledge, not just, passively receiving it.
that sounds incredibly engaging. And I bet it explains why it's gaining so much traction in China. I mean, the numbers from our research are just staggering. 290 accredited schools, over 126,000 students. So, Sarah, what do you make of its strategic concentration in cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou?
Well, it tells us that CIPP is meeting a very specific modern demand.
Hmm.
Parents in these dynamic international hubs, they're looking for an education that prepares their children for a globalized future.
Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, one study we saw mentioned that 72% of urban parents are seeking exactly these kinds of globally oriented experiences for their children.
And CIPP seems to offer this unique solution, sort of acting as a cultural and educational bridge.
Yes.
It doesn't ask families to choose between a Western curriculum and, say, Chinese heritage.
No, it doesn't.
Instead, it creates a harmonized environment.
Exactly. It thoughtfully integrates Chinese cultural elements and language right within that global curriculum framework.
Wow.
This creates a rich, bilingual, and bicultural learning space where students can become confident communicators in both English and Mandarin and feel connected to both their local environment and the wider world.
So, this approach, it's really about preparing students not just for their next exam,
Right, not at all.
but for the complexities of the 21st century. I mean, the curriculum focuses heavily on skills like critical thinking, cross cultural communication, and adaptive problem solving.
And it's designed to evolve.
Hmm.
It's not a static program, it's a living, breathing educational model designed for the future.
It really brings to life the Alifa Education Services mission: experience excellence, embrace opportunity.
It does.
CIPP is fundamentally about giving students the opportunity to develop the excellence and intellectual agility they'll need to thrive.
So, for our listeners, the choice really becomes about educational philosophy.
Right.
Do you want a system that prioritizes structured content and exam performance? Or one that champions curiosity, skill development, and global preparedness?
A very important question for every parent. And of course, navigating these choices is what we're here for. If you want to get admission at CIPP registered schools or simply learn more about which curriculum is the right fit for your child, please contact our lead consultants at Alifa Education Services.
Now, here is a question we'd like you to think about. When you imagine your child as an adult, what's the single most important skill you hope education will have given them?
Thank you for joining us on the K12 Excellence Hub. This has been David and Sarah, bringing you expert insights on international education in China.
Remember, at Alifa Education Services, we're committed to helping international families find the perfect educational pathway for their children. Our experienced consultants are ready to guide you through the CIPP admission process and help you make informed decisions about your child's future. Visit us online or contact our lead consultants today. Until next time, keep exploring excellence in education.